Hey, soul family. I told y'all that I would be back, and it is a little bit after midnight here, but I want to make sure that I get y'all kind of caught up with all the things that are going on in the planetsphere before I get started with y'all messages for the week because we got a full moon coming in at the end of the week, okay? So this one is about Venus in Aquarius. She has entered the aqua state, okay? So she happens to have entered it yesterday, December 7th, and she's going to remain there until January 2nd, 2025 at the top of the year. Okay. So this transit that we got here is about to turn things the fuck up. Okay. Nobody's safe in no safe zones, baby, when it is all about Venus and entering that Aquarius energy. Okay. So let's get into it. First, let's talk about Venus. All right. She is the lady beauty, lady love herself, is the planet of love, beauty, and pleasure. Y'all know that. And harmony too. And she's named after the Roman goddess Aphrodite. Okay. Venus is the planet of our romantic relationships, our desires, our attractions, sex, marriage, and even our business partnerships. Okay, is how we relate to others and how we express our affections. Also, our taste and style and how we show up. Okay, and she has dual rulership over the two zodiac signs, which is Taurus and Libra. All right. She's exalted in Pisces and in the fall when she falls back in Virgo. Okay. But she represents two main areas of our lives. She represents love and money. Oh, whoa, okay. So when we look to Venus in our birth charts, it's where we, are able to see how we approach our relationships, all right, of the heart and what gives us pleasure. So do we enjoy the give and take of the relationship? So wherever your Venus placement is in your birth chart, which you guys should really find that out. It's the area where we seek balance and we seek pleasure from. Okay. So when we are acting out our positive Venus energies, we make compromises, we make peace, we love, we act in, good taste and style when we show up. But on the flip side, like when the Libra scales tip, the negative energy of that is self. So we could be self-centered, self-indulgent, and just vain, and even can show up superficial and fake. All right. So I want y'all to comment below if you do know your Venus sign, and I'll definitely respond back with energy about you and your Venus sign. Okay. So let's talk about the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius is the 11th astrological sign in that zodiac house, and it's the third air sign. Okay. And its ruling planet is Saturn, and Saturn also rules Capricorn. Okay. In the modern astrology, though, it's Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, all right, and also it's exalted in Neptune. Okay. The symbol for aquas are the water bearer, and the star card is what it represents in the tarot deck in the major arcanas. Okay. So they are very, very advanced people. They are futuristic. They're gonna go against the grain. They are self-reliant, very clever, okay, innovative. Yes, they are. And believe it or not, they are humanitarians and they thrive in group settings, okay? They like intellectual stimulation. I'm sorry. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And they love independence, okay? And they also love independence within their relationships, all right? They love open communication and a partner who is ahead of the curve, that stands out above the rest, and that's someone who can bring new perspectives to a relationship. That's the type of things that they like. And what they dislike is being controlled. They can't stand that. And emotionally clingy ain't gonna work for no Aquariuses either, and they hate boring motherfuckers. They do not like that. Now, sexually, they turned up, baby. They on the wild side, all right. Okay, they like to explore. They love unconventional relationships. that are not your norm, all right? So remember, they thrive in groups, so you know they like threesomes, all right? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. And you know, they just like to think outside the box. So just get ready for something, you know, what you ain't never dealt with when you meet them. Okay. So get ready for a funky ride, all right? And the thing is, when these two meet, like when Venus, Lady Beauty and Love meets Aquarius, one thing about it is you better get ready for your relationships and your social connections are about to become very, very, very unpredictable. Okay. Venus, she just brings like a fresh energy that is honestly ready to disrupt the whole situation, which is kind of unbelievable, you know, and even reinventing the way that we connect with others in this energy. It's like, wow. So, you know, Venus in Aquarius is about celebrating our individual freedom, where, you know, relationships are moving beyond the traditional. So it's about reinventing the rules right now and pushing us to be more open minded in our connections and breaking barriers and exploring new dimensions. You guys gonna be exploring some new stuff, all right, of love and the way that we connect with each other, all right. And also just I'm gonna add to that, when Venus here, when she's in this aqua energy, you would definitely feel how we approached our relationships and creativity and our self-worth, you know, outside of speaking of just the love, love, love about it. But you know, the thing is, it's crazy when I say we need to know what's going on in the atmosphere. It takes it up another notch. I had to say the best for last, is that Pluto also entered Aquarius yesterday on the 7th. And y'all already know that Pluto is the planet of transformation. Okay, so I mean, I'm sorry, not Pluto entered Aquarius, but Venus entered Aquarius yesterday as well. So now that's taking up the whole relationship and, you know, our connections to another notch. All right, it intensifies it. And with that transformation energy of Pluto, you guys are going to be releasing relationships and stuff that been stagnating and sitting around that y'all know y'all supposed to have already let go of. Well, guess what? Y'all gonna see in this little transit space that y'all gonna be releasing what no longer serves you. Okay, you guys are gonna be confronting it, going against the grain, and believe it or not, you know, y'all gonna be letting go of all the bullshit and the fake stuff and any connections, period, that even with you just dealing in your social norms, you ain't gonna be dealing with that no more. Okay. It's also about pushing you to just step up, transform, and y'all gonna be making some unexpected decisions. So get ready. Venus in Aquarius is about to take you on a funky ride, like the Outcast song, and my fellow Aqua big boy. All right, so y'all get ready for that. And you know, I love to pull cards, you know, towards the end, and believe it or not, I pulled y'all some love cards. And the interesting thing is that we talking about unconventional, and y'all, I got the rap queens, y'all got Nikki D, and I don't know if y'all remember her, but her card represents order, okay? And she was a Def Jam artist that got signed in '89, and she went against the grain, just like this, you know, Aquarius energy. So you guys in relationships, you know, y'all got the 10 of Wands, you know, sideways. So y'all gonna be pushing barriers and going against the grain on things. And you know, for some of you guys that are in relationships, y'all have, it's been a burdensome, you know, feeling taken for granted. And it's a time where y'all gonna either break barriers and have passion, you know, or you gonna be paying attention to the red flags and the trials that you've been through. You gonna either release or you gonna triumph over it. Okay. It's interesting for my singles, you guys. Y'all ain't worried about influences no more. You know, not worried about what people think. You're gonna be making time and stop being dredged down with your day to day. And you might just meet your soulmate. Okay. All right. It says your soulmate is already with you in spirit. So believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay. So hard work ahead and making the changes in your regular relationships and love ships. But change is happening for the better. So get ready to push against the grain, guys. Love is going to be unconventional, but it's worth it. So peace and love. I'll see y'all in the next one, okay? I will be putting y'all messages out soon too, okay? Push